All right, let's do that again. Thank you, you guys. Okay, so I have to give my disclaimer again. It is March 15th, 2022, 3:30 p.m. If you are watching this after this time, then it is no longer live and I will not answer you in video. So as I was saying, it's really hard to do this with a slippery bead, but you can. So just at the beginning of the bead, I actually decided to leave a little bit extra wire so that later on I can make it into earring wire, and it actually worked. It actually worked. Yeah. Can you guys hear me? All right, cool. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. I have a mirror behind you guys. So let me close it. Oh, it's cute. I like that. Would I finish it and do the other one? I'm not sure. I don't know how much I like it. Like doing it. And how am I going to replicate it? I'm just going to sit it there because I'm a little annoyed with it. I don't like it that much. But anyway. Alright, let's try to take one of these. I'm going to take this one. I think both of these. Okay. Ooh, what in the world? I had other stuff in here? Oh my goodness, I got beads in here. No one warned me or nothing. Alright. So, I have this really thin chain. I hate it so much, but it's the only chain that I have for right now. I have this chain, but it's like really thick and I never use it. So, and then I have this silver. That's not what I want. Sorry, I'm not itching myself. I am trying to find all the beads that I just dropped. Okay, I am glad you get to hear me babbling. Thumbs up. Hear the Marie babble. I don't know if you guys know, but like my actual first name is Lakeisha and I hate it. So I go by my middle name. Look how skinny this chain is. I don't know if I like it. So, and all I do is just cut it with the cutter. That's it. Hello, Andrea. Welcome. You are in the part 2 of this wrapping a bead with no hole. The problem with this wire, this chain, is that it has such tiny links on it. But what I'm going to do is, whoops, I'm going to do that. This is tile. I have a little slab of tile that I got as a gift from my husband. He was like, ooh, I got this slab of tile. You want it? And I'm like, what am I going to do? So I am just wrapping beads that don't have holes in them. So these are beads that I wrapped already. And I used smooth stones. There's a name for them. And so I used the smooth stone, which is not easy. I'll tell you that right now. I'm just being honest. I hate them a lot. But they're so pretty and you want to wrap them and you don't want them to fall. So I have it wrapped. This is the one. Okay, I'm going to give you a formula on how to wrap these things. Basically, you want to start with a loop at the top. Once you start with that loop at the top, then you can start wrapping around the middle. But then you have to make sure that you get under, like right here. Make sure you get in this area somehow, some way. Either you wrap it around or you gotta make a little area for it to sit in. So when you're going like this, it's not gonna slip out of the wire. So that's how you can tell that you really have it held. And I even crossed the wire a little bit in the back. So that's another thing that locks it in place. So I am going to be doing a video on a technique that I'm going to put together for you guys so that it will be easy and you wouldn't have to try to guess. But I do encourage you guys to make sure that you have, okay, make sure that you have stones that are kind of like this, where it has lots of little crevices and stuff for the wire to get into. So this one I just did. So, and I basically just wrapped it, and then I started bending the wire, which cinches it in place. If you don't know what I mean, let's do another one. So let's do, I don't want to do these. I am like really not looking forward to these. So I kind of like these guys. Let's try this one. This is another color that I like. This is the one color. Whoa, this is the color I did already. Oh, good. Edith, welcome. Welcome. I try to, one of the things I try to do when it comes to any of my videos, I try to make everything, like the supplies, affordable. I try to make sure, there's sometimes when you have stuff that's in your jewelry box, there's things that are just laying around in your studio or in your craft room, and you're like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I actually had a stone. It's not even a stone. Ooh, I have more beads. Would you look at that? I have more beads in here. Look at these guys. Ooh. Again, I got these at Michael's. The brown color, I think, were $7.99. So I got these at Michael's using my coupons, but none of my vouchers, which kind of hurt me. I was like, man, why didn't I use my voucher? Oh my goodness, look at these. Look at the shapes of these guys. Wow, these are really nice. I mean, they have to be nice for me to pick them, right? All right. Wow, look at these. So of course these all have holes in them, but you know what? We're gonna wrap them as if they don't have holes in them. So let me try a small one this time. All right, I'm gonna do this one. It makes my table look really, really nice. So I'm gonna leave those. I'm gonna put these kind of in the frame so you guys can see them. These are other stones, but see, I got this one on there. Look at these. They said that they are what? They said they are sodalite. So that's what these are. Was on this package, and that was like, they weren't cheap. They weren't cheap. So, you know, I didn't really like the fact that a lot of these beads didn't really, a lot of them just don't match enough to make a pair of earrings. Like these two might match, but then this one is like gray. So I don't know if that was done on purpose, but this one's like gray. It's different than all the other stones. But anyway, I'm gonna put these in the frame so you guys can still look at it and marvel at it. So it makes my table look nice. But I'm going to take a small stone. Okay. All right. Trash pile. Man, this is the reason why I picked these, because I wanted it to not be so, yes, sodalite. That's the first time I've ever seen them in Michael's. So when I saw them, I was like, ooh, I gotta get it. I don't know. See, this is me adding things to my studio again and not using them, and I'm like, I hope I don't do that. See, like some of these don't even like go together, you know. These don't say what they are. This was Imperial Jasper. These right here. And then these pinky ones were Sliced Jasper. It says Sliced Jasper purple. And then these right here were Imperial Jasper. And for some reason they're dyed green, they said. So yeah, that's what these are. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do this little tiny bead here using my 20 gauge wire, because that's all I use. I am going to, and what you would like to do is to leave it on your spool. I do know that for a fact. Leave it on your spool because it's gonna help you later on. So Let me start with this one. I'm gonna start with a loop at the top. And I don't want it to be a loop that would be able to be open. I want to make sure that it is completely closed. So I'm going to wrap it 2 times and I'm going to leave that open. Okay, so I got a little loop going. And then I'm going to take this like this, and then I'm going to come up from the bottom, go across the top. Now I feel like I want to wrap this around now again, so I'm just going to do that. So I want to not mess this up. Look at that. Now let's try to get from the other side. Yeah, see, there's a little smooth spot here, but if I go a little higher, I got a little crevice. So I'm wondering, let's cut this now because I'm not gonna be wrapping it anymore. So this is it so far. You can see where the wire is going. Okay, looks like a pentagram in the back. So I'm going to take this wire, I'm gonna push it down in here. As you notice, I didn't do them the same way each time. So I'm just pushing it down in there, wrapping around this wire because it's kind of gonna lock them in place. And then I'm gonna come up, see how it's coming up? This is the end of the wire, and I'm gonna wrap it around our beginning loop. Then I'm gonna take my tiny pinchers and try to make that look pretty. Okay. This one was the best one so far. All right, so this is what we have now. This is before I cut off the wire. And then I'm gonna take my tiny pinchers and start twisting. And that's it. You can go in different directions, but what you are doing is you are tightening up and cinching this wire in place. There you go. Okay. So you can't see around it. I can see around it and look back a little bit. So I'm gonna cinch these up too. Okay, there we go. There we go. And that's the back and that's the front. And then I'm going to cut these off. And then I'm going to talk to you guys about my next videos. What is the next video? I don't know. I have 4 videos that are literally in the queue to be uploaded. They are already uploaded, but I haven't released them yet. And they are all videos from my lives. So my live streams are finally getting their own videos that are quiet, no distractions, things not crashing, and different things like that. So that's why I recreate the videos again. So there you go. I like it. I like it. I'm gonna put it on a necklace. Is it weird that I do all my jewelry in like a gold color copper? Like every bit of jewelry that I wear for myself has gold copper, gold findings and stuff like that. But yeah, let me hold all these up. This one's on a necklace. And then this one, this ugly one that I'm going to redo. So these are it. Okay, so you guys know that I always have to do a thumbnail. I'm gonna act like I'm showing it like, oh, look at it. And then I do a smile. Yay. And then that's my thumbnail. You gotta think ahead. I'm always thinking ahead. Okay, sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to move you guys. So I am happy with these. I can't wait to throw them on a necklace, and then I'm going to post it here on YouTube in the community tab. And yeah, and then I'm going to finish this. I'm going to recreate this. I'm going to finish it. I might even cut that again. So the loop, how I do it is I pull out some wire, and I have this. You guys really need to invest in this thing. It's really not that much that I've known. I think it's like $16 or $17. Don't quote me here. Yeah, that big purple one, I love this one. This is my favorite one. And as I was saying before, I am finding that when you're doing this bead wrapping thing, that is so much easier if the stone is bumpy and it has little crevices on it. When it's smooth like these right here, it's very hard. Like my earring that I did in the first video, the first live that crashed on me, it was not cooperating with me at all. So let me show you how to do that beginning loop again. So I'm using my loopers, and I'm just picking, because these are all 6 different sizes on these loopers. So I just picked one that's kind of in the middle, just making a nice little loop, because I know already that this is going to go on a pair of earrings or a necklace. So I make a little loop, just wrapping the wire around the pliers, but using your hand to twirl it. You'll see that on a lot of my videos, how I twirl it. And then as I begin the loop, I have the loop is still sitting on my pliers, and I'm going to take it and just take the end of it and just twist it around it. And what I'm doing is I'm closing that loop off. So you can't open that loop unless you unwind those wires. Then I take my little pinchers and I pinch the wraps together. Somehow, some way. Oh, here we go. Pinch the wraps together. So then I have that. Yeah, I do like, I used to like silver when I was younger. I used to love silver. Everything was silver. And then when I got older, I was like, yeah, I don't really like silver. Meaning my wedding ring is silver. So yeah, then I have that fiasco. So sometimes I wear different rings. I don't wear my wedding ring that much, but it's a beautiful wedding ring, but it's silver. So there you go. So you have your little loop here at the beginning. Oh yeah, it's gonna drive you nuts. I'm sorry, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it's gonna drive you nuts trying to wrap it around. But you see how I almost gave up on this one? Almost gave up on it. And I said, no, I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna do it. So I have the wire just going down the back because I would like to go, the formula, what I like to do is do a beginning loop and then have the wire come down the back to the bottom of the stone, or whichever part of the stone that you want to be the bottom. And then I have it come up, and then I want to try to wrap it. Give yourself a little bit more room to wrap this wire in the back. So that's what I'm doing. I am going down the bottom, coming up, and I'm wrapping around once. You don't need to go crazy with it. And because this has little crevices on it, it's not going to go anywhere. So it's not moving at all. And then I'm coming around it and just going wherever I want to wrap it. Because it has these crevices that hold onto the wire, and the wire is not going to move. At least I don't think it is. And then I think I want to, oh, you know what's really awesome? I don't think you guys can see this, but you can, a little bit on those lighter pink areas, it kind of see through. That's pretty cool. Like I can see through here. That's dope. Okay, I definitely want to use that wire. I mean, use this stone for something. So I only wrapped it like 2 or 3 times. So let me see, is there any other place I want to wrap this? Like sometimes you can feel it naturally. If it wants to go, it will go. But if it doesn't, it makes it harder for you. So I'm gonna end it there. I'm gonna have it come up and then wrap around this beginning wrap. Okay. Make sure I'm not doing too much. And I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it right here. All right, so there we have it. Okay. I'm gonna take my tiny pinchers and just pinch them a little closer. Let me pinch these loops. I literally feel like my mother when she's looking at a meme on my phone. She goes like this. I'm like, oh no, I turned it to my mother. Y'all didn't hear that from me. Don't tell her. Okay, so I'm gonna cut. Make sure you're cutting the right wires. That went somewhere because I didn't put my hand on top of it. All right, so there's another wire that I'm gonna cut, and make sure I'm not cutting double wires. Take your tiny pinchers and then pinch down those ends. Okay. So you can leave them straight if you want to, or like I was doing, twisting them and cinching at the same time. When you twist it, it makes the wire tighter on your stone. It's tightening. I can feel it. There you go. There you go. Do a little bit more. Just be careful because what I just did just now was not good. I kind of scratched it, which I normally don't need to have my pliers dipped in anything. I used to do it a lot, but sometimes if you're working with this kind of jewelry and you want it to look nice, use your pliers that have plasti dip on it. So there it is. And then here's the other purple one that I love so much. And then the other jasper. Both of these are jasper, I think. They said both of these are jasper. Yep, they're both jasper. Just one's purple and one's teal blue. Yes, cinching makes it look pretty on the surface, but at the same time, it actually has a job that it's doing. So when you cinching it, you're making it tighter and it makes it look cute. So anyway, this is what I wanted to do with you guys today. Yes, there's two parts now because my OBS or Steam Labs, the program that I use to shoot it out to you guys on YouTube, crashed on me. And so now I feel like this is going to be a project for the weekend, which you might see me on live stream on the weekend, trying to try it out and figure out what's going on and try to figure out what I'm doing wrong. So I don't know. It doesn't crash on me all the time, but sometimes it does. But anyway, you guys, don't forget that I should be having a video coming up soon. Really? You think I make it look easy? Then you need to go back to the first part. I didn't fart. That was my jeans on this leather chair. But anyway, you need to go to the first part of the stream where I was trying to do this earring, which I'm going to do again. I'm not going to cut it on camera because you guys probably go, no! But yeah, I'm going to cut this off and I'm going to try again and do it again. But this one was like, I was ready to give up and throw it across the room. So I'm trying to make a pair of earrings. So trying to make these into earrings, but I have to do it again and it's not fun. So yeah. But anyway, that was a lot of fun. I didn't think I was gonna like wrapping beads, but if you get the right stone and you get it as bumpy as you can, that I will tell you, get it as bumpy as you can. This one kind of had a texture to it. It's kind of faceted, so it wasn't really smooth. So try to get the most bumpy of the stones, and I think you will have so much fun doing this wire wrap on a stone. So anyway, you guys, again, I do this every Wednesday. No, what day is it? No, I do this every Tuesday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't tell anybody that I forgot what time my stream was. Don't tell anybody. But anyway, I do this every week. I try to keep it to a half hour or 45 minutes, but I'm like way over time. But I love that you guys are here talking amongst yourselves and da 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 da. What I'm trying to do too is I'm trying to create a little community on Discord where we get to share what our projects are, because there's a lot of people who are not on Instagram, and that's normally where I share all my project, the word I'm looking for, all my results. So I always go and put it on Instagram. So like I said, I was going to try to keep it to YouTube as much as possible, because that's where you guys see me at. So, but you guys can't share to me what your projects are. So Instagram made it easy, but then I'm trying to make another community on Discord. And hey Marquita, how are you? And I'm trying to make a little community on Discord where you can go there, share your results, ask your questions to me or anybody else that's in there. But I'm just kind of scared of like starting it, because I'm on a Discord for someone else and I love it. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. And then you guys can get in there into my Discord, and then you get to show me what problems you might be having. You might be having problems, or you might have used the video and said, "Ooh, look at my results," but I'm not on Instagram. So that's why I'm trying to get you guys into another place. If you're like, I really don't want to be on Instagram and have everything out in public, I'm trying to do Discord, because it's only available to the people I give the link to. So these people are good people. Everyone that I'm going to choose is going to be a good person. They're going to be there to encourage you. They're not going to be there to say, "Ooh, that looks ugly," or "You should do that a little bit better." Yeah, we don't need that. We need encouragement. We need more pushing to perfect what you're doing and keep going with whatever it is that you feel that you want to keep going with. So I am on that. I actually have it created, but I'm trying to wait a little bit. I'm trying to sit on it a little bit just to see if I can drum up a little bit more interest in being able to share your projects. So just let me know in the description box below if you're watching this later on. If you want to join the Discord, let me know. I am all for it, and I can give you the link to it only if you're a good person and you follow the rules, okay? And you be nice to everybody. All right. Sorry, I gotta read some comments here. Thank you. I know, right? That's what I'm saying. And then you guys can get on Discord, and then, you know what? Okay. I don't know how. And I also have to figure out how I'm going to get the links to you guys. Either you guys email me or whatever. If you guys are in the description box below, and then you're like, "Hey, I want to join the Discord," let me know so that I know who I need to give the links to and how I'm going to give them to them. And then I'm going to share with you guys. Email me yay or nay, and then I can email it back to you what the link is. How about that? We can do this, because I really want to see your projects, and I haven't been seeing a lot of jewelry because I don't think a lot of jewelry people are on Instagram. So if that's the case, Discord is the way to go. Okay. I think you can send me a message here. I have my email, I think it's in the description box below. I'm going to put my email in there. I'm going to put it in the first part of this video and the second part of this video, which is this one. And I'm going to put my email, and you just email me and say, "Hey, I need the link," and then I'll send it right over to you. We're getting it started. I'm scared to death. But I have a lot of people who are behind me who will be able to help me figure out my Discord. It's all set up. I have all these different pages for different YouTube videos that I do. So I'm excited. Eee! And then I want to be able to see your guys' projects. And if you have any questions, then yeah, you can just like ask it right there. All right. So, all right. Oh. Cool. Oh yeah. If you scratched, you scratched the wire just like I did. Yep. So that's why I say, 𝕂𝕒, this is why I say that you need to get some pliers, and get some Plasti Dip. If you were here in the United States, you could just get Plasti Dip anywhere in the Home Depot. and in any hardware store, and then it covers it up and you can use the pliers and it's not going to scratch your wire at all. So anyway, Marquita, I know how to get in contact with you, so I got you. You know what? I always say I got you, and then I don't write it down to really get people. Here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna write your name down. And I'm writing myself a little note. So you guys, make sure if you're watching this later, this is for the ones who are watching this later after I am no longer live, email me. I'll put the email address in the description box below that you can contact me and I can send you the link. So again, you guys, thank you so much for watching my live stream. Thank you so much for suffering through my crash. This is like the second time that I had a live crash, and I really appreciate you guys coming through and coming back and trying to find me again so you can finish the live with me. And I appreciate you and I love you guys from the bottom of my butt as usual. Okay, now I have to find my mouse. I always do this. I always go close everything out and then I go, how do I get out of here? What do I do? So you guys, I love you and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.